finally came back here after the winds had died down and saw that the tree had tipped over, I was astonished, really, at how much had been done. And then as I looked, I saw that although the walls were dramatically tipped, the windows hadn't broken. The wall hadn't broken. It had stayed in one piece. On both sides, it had stayed on one piece. And then as I looked through the stuff that had slid down to the lower portion of the floor, there was, you know, all of the contents that were there. There were very few things that were broken. Some old bottles, but, you know, and as we've gone through and cleared out the contents, we're just astonished. There's, of hundreds of books that were in there, there's perhaps a dozen that are water damaged. So yeah, it is, for as dramatic as it looks, it is amazing how little damage was actually done. To the addition, yes, but hardly none to our main house. So afterwards, my neighbor showed up and saw the tree, and so he came over with a chainsaw and started cutting the ones off his roof. And so I was like, well, heck, I'm going to help him, you know. And as I did so, my daughter and her husband came over, and they're like, well, let's help. And so for 4 hours, we got a lot of the tree off of his house. And during that time, my son also showed up, my friend John Liner showed up, and Wes showed up with a chainsaw, and we got a large portion of it off the roof so that he could tarp it and dry it in. So that was, I thought that was wonderful that my friends all kicked in to help my neighbor.
You know, save a big chunk of that. We have 3 little boy grandsons, and I thought, wow, they could use it to like clamber on, you know. Great fun.
That's true. Yes.
You know. I was laughing, and I think that really blew him back. I said, I always wanted a tree house, but that wasn't my idea.
Of a tree house.
Of a tree house. The way that it lifted it up about 8 feet. But I thought, well, like a woman, I kept thinking of what it's going to look like when it's fixed up. And so I was busy telling him, oh, I want a wood floor and this and that. But it's a mess. But yes. Everybody's alive, you know. So it's just things. It's just things.